So, according to The Hill and multiple resources, they said the U.S. just spent $290 million on what? Anti-radiation drug. Yes, $290 million on radiation drug. It's called, and I hope I say this right, Nplate. Nplate. Now, normally this drug was used for people that have, what is it called? Immunodeficiency or disorder. But they realized in studies that it also helps with radiation poisoning. Okay? So they just got a whole big batch of this. And do I think it's for the American citizen? No, 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 no. It's not going to be for regular folks like me and you. It's going to be for the people that got money, because anything that we know about seeing these movies, and every time an Armageddon is happening or something's happening, it's always the people that are at the top of the food chain that have the money to spend. They don't think about who can repopulate or who can do what. It's all about who has the money. So this drug is not going to be for people like me and you, because we're not going to have the money to pay into it. Okay? And it all makes sense that all the food and everything is going to underground bunkers, because if you go to a certain amount, they're like, okay, well, radiation is going to be above us. If we go deep enough in and we build these bunkers, we'll be secure. All these underground homes and food storages, they're preparing themselves. Guys, are you prepared? And I'm not talking about having a farm somewhere growing your food. I'm talking about like really prepared. Not even physically, talking about spiritually. Okay, and this all, I was like, this is just all making sense. Like, guys, it's like mind blowing. It's all making sense because they said, how is Babylon going to be destroyed? By fire, nuclear fire. Okay? They don't realize even if you go underground, you're still not going to be saved. You're not going to be saved. That's why a lot of higher up elite people are sending their children outside the country to live. They're not keeping a lot of their children here. They're sending them when they graduate college, they're sending them overseas now, because they know the doom and the disaster that's going to befall America, Babylon the Great. Okay? They know what's going to happen. Okay, now they're saying that they're just doing all this because, Russia is threatened. There's been many countries threatening the U.S. over time, but the time is now and the time is growing closer. You see all the signs. I mean, come on. You're seeing, if you don't see the signs, that means it wasn't meant for you to wake up, and that means that you're still in the matrix, and that means that you're still sleeping. But the people that are awake and have awakened and they're starting to see everything is adding up. $290 million. And the Department of Health and Human Services confirmed it. They said that it's to treat radiation sickness in the event of a nuclear emergency. Guys, the time is now. Okay, the time is now. Babylon the Great. What do they call her? What do they call Babylon in the Bible? Look it up. It's coming. They're not just going to order $290 million worth of this drug for nothing. It's coming. Prepare yourself. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about spiritually. Okay? Because when he calls, you will hear the call, and it will be time to what? Come up out of her.